Finally, we're going to get to what I've been waiting for this whole time since he dropped it last week. We're going to check out Tom MacDonald, Fake Woke, the #1 trending song in America right now and about to be in the world. Tom MacDonald, Fake Woke. Yo, let's see what this guy has to say.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need the chains. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
Hold on. Hold that thought. Now, I seen on YouTube where Tom MacDonald said that people is bashing him right now for dissing Eminem, or people saying that he dissed Eminem. He was like, oh, people say I'm dissing Eminem, what do you think? And I think this is part of it, or this is the lyric that made people thinking he dissed Eminem. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. Okay. Now, I don't think he's dissing Eminem right there. He's just pointing out. Hold on. He's just pointing. Hold on. Wait. I just did that just now. Mic check one. Okay. He's just pointing out the obvious, I think, to me. He's just pointing out. He's just saying that, like, yeah. He's just making a point. I don't think he's dissing Eminem. I'm just saying that he's just saying that Eminem is basically, like, contradicting himself. He was bashing gays and talking about murder his own mom, but when somebody supports the former president of the United States, then he don't want them as a fan. I can understand that. I understand where Tom MacDonald is coming from. That don't mean he's dissing Eminem. He's just saying, come on, let's wake up. So, yeah, he's not dissing Eminem at all. But, oh yeah, let's go back to the beginning. I think it's crazy that I'm the one who they label as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. WAP, just saying. Yeah, WAP. Seeing these TikToks all everywhere, see these young girls. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into it because that's another topic. And coming from me, I'm a nobody. You wouldn't care. So let's go ahead and continue.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name, when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family, without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
Hold on. Tom MacDonald, I love you, bro. I love you as a brother, as a human being, and man, you are on your way to the top. But let's go back to a few things that you said. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Ha! Hate their neighbor because he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter, but his favorite artist says he slays hoes. Picks her up from school. Music slaps on the way home. Censorships as an issue cause they choose what they race. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. There's a difference between a hate speech and speech that you hate. Yeah, somebody can call you something, and yeah, you'll say it's a hate speech, or it's just a speech that you hate to hear. Is it really a hate speech, or it's just a speech that you hate to hear? Ha! I like what he did there. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to this one. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I agree with what he's saying. But at the same time, though, why was it created? Look at the thing. They didn't put this out in the media, but it was happening. They was killing our kind. They was putting that out in the media. It was everywhere. Yeah, it could have been happening to the whites too, and Latinos and any other ethnic groups. But when it comes to blacks, it was happening everywhere. So Black Lives Matter came from it popping up everywhere. We just try to make a stand for us to tell them to stop killing us. So that's my take on why the name came as it is. But it's really all lives matter instead of Black Lives Matter. But at the time, Black Lives Matter. It still does matter. White lives matter. Latino lives matter. Every lives matter, not just one specific one. So I understand where you're coming from. And then I like this what he said. They're underfunded already. They way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops. See what reaches you first. Is DoorDash gonna reach you first or the policeman? I like that.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin.
Damn.
Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy. Say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Tom MacDonald. That boy is off the chain. Hangover gang is in the building. So check this out. He said use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team try and be a virgin. Wow. Yeah. Not gonna happen. But he says, what else he says? He says, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. Oh, politicians are for sale and someone always make the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. Come all the way down. The truth doesn't damage points of views. They are legitimate. They're trying to change a man to a man and a woman. True. Sad but true. How do we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then ask him for forgiveness. Tom MacDonald said him out for there, my brother, and it's so true. We all gotta wake up, man. We're like in this program We're in the Matrix. We're in a real life Matrix. Is we in the Matrix? Did we all take the red pill? Did we all take the red pill? Or is we still stuck in the blue pill? I think we all must have took the blue pill. That's what I meant to say. We all must have took the blue pill because it seems like we're all in the Matrix in this computer program called life that we're in. It said feminists used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who believes for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right. You can either argue with it or you can just accept it. What he's saying, because everything he's saying is true. We're all asleep and it's time to wake up. Like he said, everybody that's saying facts isn't woke. Fake woke. You're acting like you're woke, but you're still asleep. It's like it's like you feel like that you're woke, you're doing everything, but you're still in a dream. Fake woke. Tom MacDonald, you're doing it again, and I hear he's supposed to be dropping another one out tomorrow, which I will get on top of it ASAP. But anyway, Hangover Game. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought. If y'all enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If y'all did not, y'all know what y'all can do. I don't care. It's TWO. We are just too sweet.